Okay, so in last class we completed a style. How can we use this style? Okay, and we already completed how can we call controller. Okay, so now what I want to create the UI and I want to create input field like that. So here user will enter some value. Okay, user can enter any value. So how can we create it? How can we create this type of UI? Okay, so I already told you if you want to learn many things, so simple go to the Google and here you have to write the component library, Salesforce component library. Okay, you have tried Salesforce component library, open it. So I'll use lightning input. What I'm doing, I'm entering input. Okay, I don't know how can we use lightning input tag. Only I know we have input tag which we can use. I have entered input. So first I'll get lightning input, lightning wave component tag. So till now we are not studying LWC. What we are studying Aura component. So we have to tag of Aura component. Which tag? Lightning input. So click on the lightning input. Here you can see. You will get the example. Okay. If you want to create date type, so lightning input type is equal to date. Name input one. Label name, whatever label name you will enter. Enter date. So like that you can create the UI. So we have date input, date time input. For date time, we have write type is equal to date time. Time, color. Okay, if you want to create UI like that, user can select the color. Lightning input type is equal to color. File, we have file. So these are the input which we can use. Email you can also use. Placeholder you can display. Password you can also use. Type is equal to password means we will get encrypted type. Telephone, URL, number, checkbox. Okay, toggle off and on like that. You want to create toggle, lightning input type is equal to toggle. Okay, so use library and learn many things. So I'm going to use library. Fourth Grovia component. Okay, simple what you have to write, lightning input. Write label name, type. I want to store text. I want to enter text type value. Type is equal to text. Like that you can write it. Okay, date time, checkbox. Okay, radio, toggle, search. If you want search something. Okay, color, select one color. Password you can also write search. Active, true, skill, registration, date and time. DOV. Okay, these are the label name which will display. Which type of data we can enter, we will preview it. So I'm going to add this component, fourth Grovia component in the application. Okay, I'm going to comment it, and here I'm entering fourth Grovia component. So clicking on update preview. So you can see what I'm getting, name. I can enter the name, Grovia. DOV. I can select any DOV. Okay, registration date. Select any registration date. Time will come, you can also select. Okay, skill checkbox. If you want to create radio type of button, it's the radio type of checkbox, true, false. Okay, active toggle. Search. You want to search something, write it here. You want to select color, color. Okay, so this type of UI you want to create, use lightning input. ओके, आसान है विजुअल फोर्स पेज से। हिंट दे रखी है सब कुछ लाइब्रेरी में। आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस थिंग? हाउ
Yes.
कैन बी यूज लाइटनिंग इनपुट? ठीक है, ये यूआई हमने 2 मिनट में बना दी, विजुअल फोर्स पेज में बहुत टाइम लगता। ओके, वी हैव लाइब्रेरी, वी कैन यूज इट। ओके, नाउ व्हाट आई एम डूइंग, I want to create name, email, as well as I want to create button. Okay, I want to create the button, and on click of button I want to display the data. Whatever user will enter, that value I want to display on click of button. Okay, if user will click on button, get data. User will click on button, get data. I want to display the data, name, Quran's email, whatever the email is entered. Okay, so how can we do it? First, we will learn how can we create the button. How can we create button? Okay, so I'm going to teach you how can we create the button. So we have to create the button. Simple, go to the library. We know how can we open the library. Salesforce component library. Go to the search. Here, what we have to enter, button. Enter button. We will get the button of LWC, but we have to go in Aura component. We are getting button. Click on the button. Okay, here we are getting button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 button I am getting. Which type of button you want to create? Take the code and paste it. Okay, paste it here. Lightning buttons. Okay, I want to create lightning button. Sorry. So what we have to do, we have to use lightning button tag. Lightning button. Write label name. Okay, neutral. Then label name, anything you can write. Okay. Then we have to write type. I'm not writing type. Label name neutral. Yeah, first button. On click means if you want to call the function, on click c dot function name. You have to use on click attribute. So nothing I am writing. Lightning button label first name. Okay, I'm checking first button is coming or not. Refreshing the page. So first button is coming. Okay, first button, simple button is coming. Now what I'm doing, I'm not happy with this button. I'm going to create another button. So I'm going to add one attribute, that is variant. Variant is equal to success. Okay. If variant is equal to success, which type of button I'll get? Then brand. Variant is equal to brand. We have brand outline. We have distractive button also. So I'm going to create distractive. Okay. Neutral. So we have six type of button. Okay. Now I'm checking what I'm getting. Which type of button I'm getting. So first button, it's the neutral button. So if you will not add variant by default, which type of button you will get? Neutral. Okay. We have success button. If you write variant is equal to success, green type of button you will get. If you will write variant is equal to brand, you will get blue color button. If you will write variant is equal to distractive, you will get distractive. We have other type of button also, brand outline, distractive text, which you can see here. Okay, it's the base where you will not get neutral, brand outline, distractive text, success. Okay, success, distractive, brand outline, in which you will get the outline, you will get not get any color. It's the distractive text. Okay, it's the base. And if you want to add the icon in button like that, so what you can do, icon name, whatever. In button, we can also add the icon. So go to the button, icon name is equal to, so whatever the icon you want to add, I'm going to add the icon of utility, download. So that icon will come. Going to save it. Okay, download. Then refreshing it. So you can see success. In success button, I'm getting download icon. Okay, we have another attribute, icon position. We have icon position also, where you want to display icon position, left, right, left, right. Okay, add it, delete. So we can write it. Icon position, left. Add it, delete. For delete, icon position is right. So again, I'm going to check the UI. Okay. So right means distractive right. Brand, first I'm getting, you can say icon, then name. Download, delete, edit. This type of button we can create. Okay. So do you have any doubt how can we create input type of, how can we use input type of tag, and how can we use, how can we create the button? Okay. Till here any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good.
Sir, I want to ask one thing.
Yeah, go ahead, ma'am.
सर आपने जैसे पहले ओरा एट्रीब्यूट यूज किया, फिर आपने लाइटनिंग बटन, फिर ऐसे काफी टैग हो गए, तो हमें पता कैसे चलेगा कि लाइटनिंग यूज करना है या ओरा यूज करना है?
ठीक है, ओरा, ओरा मैम, ओरा यूआई के लिए वी डोंट यूज ओरा टैग फॉर यूआई. Okay, we will never use aura tag for UI. Aura tag we use aura. We have aura component root tag, aura attribute. It's not the code. You can say it's not the code for the UI. Aura attribute means we are getting attribute. Aura handler means we are calling the file. Aura iteration we are using means why we are using to iterate the data. So these are not the code of the UI. Okay, ma'am. But whatever the means whatever tag you will use from which you want to create the UI, or you want to display data on UI, that time you will use light tag on. Lighting tag हम UI के लिए यूज करते हैं, और tag नहीं. ठीक है मैम.
ओके।
Okay, now what was my requirement? I want to create a calculator where user will enter a value, b value, and I want to create some button, add, subtract, multiply, div. On click of button, I want to display the result. Okay, it's my requirement. So we know how can we create input field. We know how can we create the button. Okay, so on click of button, we have to execute the logic. ठीक है, ये requirement है. Okay, I'm going to complete it. So click on file, new, lightning component, calculator, Grovia component. Okay, Calci Grovia component. Click on submit button. If you want to add on any page, you can add the interface. Okay, if you want to add. Okay, now we have to create the UI. So first I'm going to create the UI, then we will write the logic. So lightning card. First step, lightning card. Okay, whenever you will create the card, try to write the title, means pass heading. So title is equal to calculator, numeric calculator. Okay, icon name, standard, any icon name, account. Okay, then I want input field. For that we have lightning input. In lightning input, there are two mandatory attributes. First is label name. So label name, enter a value. Which type of value you want to enter? Write it here. So type is equal to text number. We don't write, you can say we don't write variable name or data type name like integer string. For string, we use text. Type is will be text. For integer, it will be number. Okay. We don't write string and integer. We write text and number. Okay. A value, B value. ठीक है, enter A value, B value. Okay. Now we have to create the button. So I'm going to create button. To create the button, we know we have one tag that is lightning button. Lightning colon button. So I'm going to write the label name add, then which color you want to give. So I want to give blue color. So I'm writing brand. Okay. Going to save it and going to create for button, add, subtract, multiply, and div. And what I will do, I'll also display the, you can say icon. ठीक है, icon भी display कराऊंगा. So button, I'm not writing it success. ठीक है, ब्लू कलर की जगह मैं ग्रीन कलर का बटन डिस्प्ले करा रहा हूँ. So I'll display the icon name. Let's find the icon for add. So go to the code. You have to open SLDS Lighting Design System. Okay, बैन मिल गया ये माइनस के लिए. प्लस सेंट्रल लाइन आ गया एक. क्लोज क्लोज. For multiply, I'm using clause when. Okay, dash we can use for for subtract. For divide, I'm using magic when. Okay, now I'm going to preview it. I'm going to preview it. So Grovia, Kelsey Grovia component. Go to the application and I'm writing the component name. Kelsey Grovia component. Click on update preview. Okay. Enter a value, v value, add button, subtract, multiply, div. div का कोड आया नहीं. ठीक है, div में आइकन नहीं आया, थोड़ी एरर है, थोड़ा स्पेस देना है. So okay, go to the code. After this input field, vr tag. Magic wand utlit colon. ओके, देखो यहाँ मैंने एन में एक प्रॉब्लम थी. आइकन नेम, आई हैव चेंज द कोड, रिफ्रेशिंग इट, आइकन आ गया. ठीक है, पहले क्या था, आइकन नेम क्या था, स्मॉल एन. तो केस सेंसिटिव है, मैटर करता है. ठीक है, नाउ आई एम गेटिंग गुड यूआई. बी आर टैग का यूज कर लेते हैं टू ब्रेक द लाइन. या वी आर गेटिंग द स्पेस. ओके, so now what we have to do, whatever value I am entering here, whatever value I am entering here, I have to store it. I have to store it. So where we can store the value? Where we can store the value in Aura component. जो मैं लिख रहा हूँ UI Aura component से आ रही है, डेटा डाल एंटर कर रहे हैं UI.
Attribute.
यस मैम, कम अगेन.
Attribute.
या attribute. So what we will do, we will create Aura attribute. Okay, now I'm going to create Aura attribute. First a value. Okay, then which type of attribute is it? String, decimal, integer and type of attribute you can create. ठीक है, नंबर है तो इंटीजर डेसिमल, पॉइंट चाहते हो तो डेसिमल, पॉइंट नहीं चाहते तो बिना इंटीजर यू कैन राइट. ए वैल्यू, वी वैल्यू. ओके, we will also display the result, so I'm going to create three result. Yeah, decimal. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to create one link with lightning input and attribute, because whatever I'll enter a value, it should be go in attribute. So we have to create the link. How can we create the link? Go to the lightning input tag, write value, use value tag, sorry, use value attribute and pass the attribute name in which you want to store the value. So whenever you will write the attribute name, use value provider v dot attribute name. Here you can also write value is equal to v dot attribute name. Yeah, now automatically value will come here. ठीक है, now what we have to do, on click of button we have to send the data in JS file. So on click, what I want to call JS file, c dot add function I want to call. ठीक है, so go to the create JS file, create add function. Okay, now test it value is coming in JS function or not. So what I'm doing, how can we get the value from component file in JS file? JS file में कैसे value आएगी component से? Please tell me. How can we get the value of component attribute in JS file? Which method we will use?
Component dot set.
Component dot
Set.
get. Yeah. So if you want to get the value from Aura component JS, use get. So I'm going to use get function. Component dot get. Okay. Which attribute value you want? So write the attribute name. B dot attribute name a value. ठीक है. Suppose करो कि a value की value आ रही है 20. Where you will store it? Where you will store the value?
Variable.
In variable. Okay. So first time I'm going to create the variable in JS file. Okay. How we create the variable in JS file? Simple. We have to write where. We have to write where keyword. Then write the variable name. Okay. A value. I use JS in every variable to identify it's the variable of the JS. Okay. It's up to you whatever name you want to write. So it's the variable. JS variable a in which I am storing a value. ठीक है. Component dot get ये वैल्यू देगा जो भी हम एंटर कर रहे हैं 20. That value I am storing in a JS variable. Same code we can write for v value. V value JS. Component dot get v dot v value attribute name. So we will get v value. Okay, what I'm doing, I am writing console.log. It's a good practice to check value is coming or not. So I am displaying a value. So whatever the value we are storing in JS variable, I'm going to display it. Okay, I am writing it, but what's the good practice? Try to copy the variable name and paste it. Only create once time. Second time you have to copy and paste it. Okay, because it's a case sensitive. So I'm going to display it. So first we are checking on click of button, we are getting the data or not in JS file. So go to the UI, refresh it. So how can we open console part? Click on right button of the mouse, click on inspect and click on console, clear the logs, enter some value 20, enter v value 20. On click of add, we are calling the function. So value is coming here. Okay, value is coming here. So code is working fine till here. Now write the logic. Okay, I have created third variable that is result JS. Okay, I have created third variable. So we have to write the logic. What logic we have to write? When I will click on add button, we have to sum. We have to add the number. So logic where we will write? We will write in JS file. So add logic we will write in JS file. So what I have done? I'm going to add the value. A value plus B value. Then I'm going to display it. Result. So third variable which I have created JS, I'm going to write it. Now we are checking value is coming or not. Result is coming or not on click of button. So again go to the code, refresh it, clear the logs, 10, 20. Add button, data is coming 10, 20. 10, 20. ठीक है, what it is doing? It is behaving like a string number. Means this is, it is unable to, it is concatenating the number, it is not adding. Okay, what it is doing, it is concatenating the number 10 then 20. It is not adding, like it is means it is you can say it is taking a string type of value 10 and 20. Okay, it is concatenating, it is not adding it. So what we have to do, first you have to convert the value in a, you can say, in integer form. So how can you convert the value in integer form? You can use parse int. ठीक है, parse int का use करो. So what I am doing here, I am writing parse int function. So what it will do, it will convert the value of a value in integer form. If it is not in integer form, it is on another form, it will convert in integer form. Okay, so by default it was taking in string form. In string form, I'm going to convert it in integer. Now it will take in integer form. Again, going to refresh the page, entering information 10 10, clicking on add button, 10 10, result 20 I'm getting. Now it is not concatenated. ठीक है, it is not concatenating, we are able to add it. Now what we have to do, we have to send this data, we have to send the result from JS file to component. How can we send the value from JS to component?
By using component dot set.
Using component dot set. Component dot set. Write attribute name in which you want to send. So result is the attribute. Which value you want to send? Write the variable name. Which variable value you want to send? So I want to send the value of the result JS variable. Okay, now data will come and we can display it. So inside the lightning card, okay, a value, b value, and result, b dot result. Whatever value will come in result, I'm going to display it. A value, b value. Okay, 20, 30. Click on add button, 20 plus 30, 50 I'm getting. So add function, it's working well. Now I'm going to write the logic for every button. On click, c dot sub function. Okay, when you will write on click, don't write C in capital form. If you will write C in capital form, you will get error message. Multiple tab function. Okay, go to the JS file and you can create 4 function. How can we create multiple function? Use comma, create as many function you want to create. So I've created 4 function. Now I'm going to change the name. It's the sub, multiply, and div. So for subtract, what we have to do? Instead of plus, we have to add minus. If you want to multiply, instead of plus, what you have to do? Asterisk. If you want to, if you want divide, you have to add divide. Now check it. Code is working or not. You can also add cancel. Okay, cancel function. So when on cancel function, what we want कि a value should be 0, b value result I want 0, component dot set result 0. A value and b value should be 0. I am sending 0 0 value. Now we are checking code is working correct or not.
सर फंक्शन नेम
Cancel function. Yeah, we have to change the function name. So what I am entering? I am entering a value and b value and checking the functionality. So b value is 50, a value 10. Add 60, subtract 40, multiply working 5 10, cancel 0 0. Yeah, code is working fine. Okay. So do you have any doubt in this scenario? Create to input field, for button, on click of button, calling function. Component dot get, I have already told you to get the data. So I'm getting the data of a value and b value. Console dot log, I have already told you. Result, created one variable, then sending the data with the help of component dot set. सभी में सेम प्रोसीजर. Okay, do you have any doubt?